Hey, what is going on everyone? Welcome to my first trade recap video. I wanted to start doing these recap videos for a way for me to start journaling my trades and also to give you guys some insight into the ASFX system. So yesterday I took two trades on EURCAD, two entries are presented which I got involved in. I'll give you guys the P&L now. So as you can see, the earlier trades, which ones were they? So 1937, these ones here. So I took this as a D1 trade. Basically, the D1 trade in the ASFX system is a pullback trade. So a pullback, and then we are looking to enter on the pullback for the move in trend. And the second trade I took, which was a bit later, was an A1 trade, which is basically a trade off a significant level using a candle formation. So as you can see, ended the day in profit. I was up 1.62% between both positions, both trades, and I got stopped out in profit in both. So I'll run through my analysis and I'll give you guys pretty much how I handled it and how I saw the trades. So starting the day, we saw, when I came in, I noticed the EMAs were in trend. Now, using EMAs has changed my trading dramatically. It has kept me on the right side of the market and kind of naked price action, as price action will always be king, and I do take that into consideration, but I always had trouble previously reading price action in my trades and kind of always found myself on the wrong side of the market. Using the EMAs and also the TDI indicator, which is the Traders Dynamic Index, has helped tremendously keep me on the right side of the market, and also helps filter out higher probability trades, which is amazing. So as we came into the Asia session when the market opened, I had pretty much a bearish bias from the start. EMAs were in trend, price held the 8 EMA pretty much all day. And when we got this pullback, this is where I started to get interested in taking a position. So price pulled back up to the 200 EMA, and that's when I went to the 1 minute and started looking for entries. And as you can see over here, this is my first entry. Now I managed about 14 pips. I was hoping for a bigger extension, a bigger move down, holding my bearish bias from the start of the session. So as you can see, I took profits off at about 1R, and as it came down, I took a bit more at the Asia low. Price retraced and stopped me out as I locked my stop loss in profit. Now, my overall analysis for this, as you can see, we started the day with the TDI, the liquid 50, which is this yellow line here, in the sell zone. Now, basically, this just kind of filters out trades, so we're basically looking for shorts. That's the best way I can put it. So it's just the market sentiment, really. The higher time frames were very bear bias as well coming into the trading day, holding off the 8 EMA on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, we rejected the 50. 200s coming across. I did take that into consideration, but it was nothing for me to worry about, as I'm looking at the 21 and the 8 EMA. As you can see, 8 EMA below the 21, which is the red line, 8 is the yellow. Price is holding below the 8 on the 4 hour, and same thing on the daily. We get this swap, 8's down, and we kind of signals that bearish bias. So on all the higher time frames, I have a bear bias and kind of just coming into the day looking for shorts. So as we got this pullback, as I was saying, I took my first initial entry on the 1 minute and took some profit here. Now, I think I got stopped out in about 0.5% profit, which isn't too bad, as I was saying, and that was this initial first piece here. So yeah, so just here, these ones here, and that was a pretty quick trade. I was in there for just under an hour, and obviously holding that bearish bias. When we pulled up, price rejected the 50 EMA twice. We just pinned it, we couldn't get a body through it, and that's when I took my second entry, which was this candle formation just here. So this is where I took my next entry. I was looking to take profits at 1R and 2R. Basically, price hit this zone here. If you look back, I have this zone drawn down here. Basically, that's the weekly low. So this is Monday. This is where price that's Friday's low as well. So I had this, we couldn't break this on Monday. Price came up, rejected the 800 EMA, and we've come down and retested that zone. So initially I was looking for targets down here. As you can see, I got about, I think I pulled 2R out of this trade. So I pulled most of my position off at 1.5R, which was about around here, as price couldn't, we just found some resistance down here. Price couldn't break below this point. And then as we came back down here and we closed, this is where I took more off around the S2 pivot line. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just here. So I took more profits off around there. And as you can see, price rejected that zone and pushed it all the way back up. Then price rejected the 50 EMA. At this point, I wasn't at my charts anymore. I've completed my trading day in profit, which was good. But as you can see, as the trade progressed, it came back up, tested the 50 EMA, indecision candle, rejected it, and we came back down to the Asia low. So going forward back into the rest of the week, I'm going to be looking for kind of shorting opportunities again. If we can break last week's low, which tested this week's low, definitely looking for shorting opportunities again, but we'll just have to see how the market plays out. So this is my first time doing basically live analysis like this, and it's just like I was saying, a way for me to journal my trades. Verbalizing it and saying it out loud definitely gives a different perspective to how you analyze the market. It's just another way for me to develop and grow as a trader, and also, as I was saying before, give you guys some more insight into these trades. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Obviously I'll get more confident speaking and doing these things live, as they just sound so much better in my head, but kind of spitting the words out, definitely a big challenge for me, but I'm excited for the growth. I'm excited to share this with you and give you guys some insight into these trades. So thanks again, and until the next recap.